Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the backhand. This is more so for beginners or for people that are really struggling with the brush. And we're going to go break it down step by step on how to get it down so that we can have a good brush on the backhand. Now, what's really important to start with is that your grip is good, because if you're having a really open racket, you're really not going to be able to brush because it's really open here. Or if you're having a really close one, maybe you're gonna brush, but you're gonna literally over brush and the ball is gonna keep going into the net, or you're gonna have to open it to make it in. This one you're gonna have to cover. So make sure that you have the right grip with the right hand. This is for righties. For lefties will be the reverse. You can have a continental is the ideal grip, continental, or you can have it slightly more in, either continental, or you can have it slightly more in. And this hand, I just like my students to just put it on the side. How it's easy to find it is I have this hand on continental or slightly in. And then when you put it in that straight position that I showed you guys, see how it's straight naturally? I'm not having to force anything, it's straight. This hand would just go on the side. That is the easiest way to find your backhand grip, and it's already ready to go. If you're noticing that your racket in that starting position in step one looks like this, you know that your grip is not right. So check it again. Or if you notice that it's a little bit open, when you're here, same thing. It needs to be straight. That way you can just repeat the backhands over and over without having much of a problem. What you need to understand, guys, is that in the backhand, the dominant hand is our left hand. If you're lefty, it would be your right hand. So the left hand is the one that's doing most of the work, the one that has to be really loose so that we can get in this motion right here. So that is the one that leads really everything, the shot. We don't want to be really putting effort on moving our right arm, because then look what happens is it gets very stiff and we can no longer really move the hand when we are leading with our front arm. We want to move the left arm. So what we're going to start with, so that we learn the spin, is that we are going to focus on getting the spin from this hand right here, the left arm. So we're going to break this down in 3 steps, guys. The first one, we're going to be really close to the net, and we are going to start on the bottom already. Okay, we're not going to go start in the pocket. That is not a good starting position. We want to be away from the pocket. I'm away from my body. Okay, so notice the position. Notice how my arms look right here. I'm already on, sort of under the ball, but my racket is still straight. I'm not like this. It's straight but low. My arms are almost straight, both of them, almost, not like this. Relaxed. And my racket is right here, straight, not like this, and it's not up. This is going to be the first step. We're going to be adding more steps, but again, we do want to isolate it so that you guys can break it down and make it easy for yourselves. So as we start here, what we're going to do then, after our racket is straight, then we're going to start dropping the tip of the racket in this motion as we get close to contact. Okay, so we're here straight already. We drop a little bit. That way, when we enter right here, dropping the tip, when we enter the ball, we are entering from under, and all we have to do is move up in this motion. Again, I like to tell my students to kind of say hi, and in this case, we're not saying hi with both hands. We're going to try to focus on that left hand, saying hi. So we're here, racket is straight, we're dropping the tip, and then as I go up, I'm going to say hi right here. This is the high part. Straight racket, drop the tip, and as I'm going to hit the ball right here, I am saying hi. And then when you finish saying hi, you can just finish all the way. Okay, so I'm going to hit a few right here. So you guys, we start straight right here, and this is all we're going to do. Straight racket. And we're going to want to put the ball inside the service line. Notice I am quite close to the net, so I have to actually do a really good job with my spin for the ball to land inside the service line. If I hit a little bit flat or I'm not really getting under the ball, there's no way that ball is going to go inside the service line unless you got to go like this and touch it, which is not going to help you at all. We want to be able to feel like you're saying hi completely, getting this motion completely finished, so that you know that you're actually spinning that ball, which is what we want for that ball to go in this motion. Go up and then go down right away from the spin that you're giving it. You're going to want the ball to rotate this way really quickly. That's how you're going to know that you're doing a good job. This way. Going to hit a few from the back. Okay, so let's take a look right here. Right now the racket is in this position. We're still on our first step. So right here, drop. Okay, the ball is landing inside that service line. Perfect. And then all the way down with the tip and say hi. All the way down with the tip and say hi. For our second step, we are actually going to add that we are going to have our tip of the racket now, instead of being straight and already down, we're going to have the tip of the racket slightly up. Now it's not like this, slightly up in this position. That's going to be our starting position now. And basically, instead of going from here and dropping, we're going to go from here and dropping the tip all the way down and saying hi. Same thing. Tip right here, all the way under, so that we say hi and brush up. This is going to give us a little bit more momentum. When we want to get more power, we're going to really need that momentum. So when we have it up, it really has a lot more momentum. Guys, it's really important. You don't want to stop the racket at the bottom on the backhand. We don't want it to look like this. Stop, hit. That is not going to help you with the spin at all. In fact, you're not going to feel the spin if you stop the racket on the bottom. It can't stop. If you guys started from here, okay, fluid motion. If now you're on the second step, it doesn't stop. This is the motion. Going here, stopping here, you're not going to be able to brush. Really important. So it looks like this. Tip is slightly up, drop the tip, and brush. 2 more times. Right here, drop the tip, say hi. 1 more, starting with my racket here. Good. And really, like I said, I'm moving and I'm saying hi with my left hand more. My right hand is really just more of a complement, but I'm using really 70-80% my left hand. Now guys, it is really important that if you're struggling with this, I know I'm trying to really give you guys the best information, but it is really hard when you don't have somebody look at you and tell you exactly what you're doing wrong, because we can't watch ourselves. So we do need guidance, and we do need somebody to tell us what we're doing wrong and how to fix it. So we do offer online coaching. We have a coaching app where we do video analysis, and we can pinpoint the exact problem and give you a program, a detailed program on how to work on it. That way you guys can make fast improvements month to month. Now guys, this is the last step, and this is when it gets a little bit more complicated for people. You're gonna start here. I'm putting a cone here just that you can have a guide. But now you're going to start, instead of starting sideways already, which is easier because we already have the racket in position, we're going to start facing forwards, how we would usually be in a rally or in a point. So how we're going to do is, I want you to split step and get that racket in that position. Like this. That is the first step that we're going to do. Split and put the foot, put the racket, the tip up. And then after that, then we're going to move on to a tip under, say hi, finish. Okay, but sometimes when I have my students start from here, already my smaller kids that are learning how to brush, then they get really complicated and it starts to get really messy, start to get like this, or then they start to do a huge loop from here, or like I said, they just go into the pocket from here. No, that's what we're doing, is step by step. When you have the first step down, move to the next. When you have the second, move to this one. Make sure you have it down. Now from here, it has to get into this position. We don't want to be here. We don't want to be too high either. Right here is perfect. You can have it slightly lower. This is fine also. Okay, as long as the tip is a little bit up, you're good. This is good too. And then we will drop the tip and say hi in this motion. Okay, I'm going to do it a little faster. Split, get in position. Split, get in position. I'll hit one over here. Split, get in position. Like I said, if you're really struggling, Just make sure that you're doing it progressively, you got everything down, that you don't have to keep thinking so much, because if you think too much information at the same time, nothing will work. Step by step, break it down. All right, guys, I hope that helps and it was simple enough and you can follow every step and just really get that spin down. After you have it down, then you can keep moving back and just keep extending a little bit more, but everything is the same concept. We're just going to extend a little bit more and start transferring. That's it. So if you find this information useful, make sure to like the video and subscribe so I can keep making videos like this for you guys. And please don't forget to check our description below. We have a free video on how to outsmart your opponent, and also for our coaching app, where we do video analysis, we do programs, exclusive content, and a lot of cool things. So if you want to join us, make sure to book your spot, because spots are filling up and they are limited, and we can watch you hit the ball, pinpoint the problem, and make you improve really fast. We do have a lot of years of experience, and sometimes something that we can pinpoint right away and tell you how to fix it. It can take you maybe a couple days or a couple weeks. Otherwise, it can take you a couple of months or years, because you don't know exactly what's happening or how to fix it exactly. And also for our discounts that we have on products and the products that I wear and recommend, don't forget to check the description below. See you guys soon.